So idea generation is the first and foremost thing and most crucial step in the entrepreneurial process. So idea generation is the first and foremost thing and most crucial step in the entrepreneurial process, because entrepreneurship is the process of bringing the ideas into reality. So focus group is another method for idea generation, where it is a small and carefully selected group of potential customers. Hello everyone, I am Dr. Nikhilavati S, Faculty of Commerce, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. I welcome you all for the sessions on the subject Entrepreneurship Development, which is a prescribed syllabus for 4th Sem BCom of Mysore University. So here, in the last session, we were discussing about chapter 2, that is developing successful business ideas, recognizing opportunities, and we have discussed what are all the methods to find out the opportunities available in the market. So one of such analysis was trend analysis, and trend analysis includes the first and foremost thing is the idea generation. So in this session, we will be discussing about various methods of idea generation. So let us look into it. Idea generation. So idea generation is the first and foremost thing and most crucial step in the entrepreneurial process, because entrepreneurship is the process of bringing the ideas into reality. So here it's all about idea generation, and a business idea refers to a concept that can be transformed into a product or a service. So generally, we can say a business idea is a concept wherein which the idea can be transferred into or converted into a product or a service, and that satisfies customer needs. It's not just product or a service, but it should have the capability to satisfy the customer needs and creates value. And also, various successful entrepreneurs do not depend on luck or sudden inspiration, rather they depend on their ideas. So they use systematic methods in order to generate good ideas as well as to refine business ideas. So there are n number of methods of idea generation where they concentrate more on structured way of idea generating. So some of them includes brainstorming, surveys, or customer advisory boards, etc. And some of the focus groups also concentrate very strategically regarding the business ideas and the further plans regarding the business. So one of such methods of idea generation includes brainstorming. So brainstorming is a creative group technique that is used to generate a large number of ideas in a short period of time. So it's basically a group that is generated in order to, brainstorming means where ideas will be flowing. So it means that ideas are coming out of the brain of a person. So here there will be a group discussing about various ideas, and the various ideas will be coming, and it involves that too in a short period of time, where it involves a group of people coming together to freely express ideas related to a specific problem or opportunity. So it's where a group of people come together and they freely express their ideas about a found out or a opportunity or a market gap. So that opportunity or a specific problem is understood by analyzing the market trend, by identifying the customer needs and preferences. So based on that, some kind of new problem can be identified. So based on the problem identified, you find a solution for it. As a solution, the people will suggest so many ideas, and there will be no criticism or judgment for that idea expression. So this is very important, where your idea is not judged or will not be misunderstood. So it's just a free flow of ideas. So why it is important? Because the main objective of brainstorming is to encourage free thinking and creativity. And as quantity of ideas is more important than the quality in the initial stage. So it's not about how many number of ideas will come within a short time, but it is about the quality of the idea. So how feasible it is, how the idea has, the capacity to like attract the customers in the market or to fulfill their needs. So it's about the quality of the idea. So that idea which can be transformed into a product or a service. So there will be no criticism or judgment. So there will be encouragement for more and more innovative ideas will be built upon others' ideas, thinking, evaluation or the process will happen. Then understanding the customer's problem will be there, and creating more and more creative ideas is very important. So this urbanization and due to the working culture of the urban people has led to many new problems and ideas. Say for example, delivery of food to, like home delivery of food to the people working in a healthy manner. So such kind of examples can be, the idea of identifying, where you identify new problems that's happening among the customers and you make that problem and as your opportunity to find solution for it through your product or a service. Next we have is focus groups. So just like brainstorming, there will be some of the focus groups. So focus group is another method for idea generation, where it is a small and carefully selected group of potential customers. So it's not about the management here, but it is the group of customers who will be selected very carefully and brought together to discuss their opinions, preferences and experiences regarding a product, service or a business idea. So it is not just focus groups method is not just used for new idea generation, but also for the existing product and services also they use this method of focus groups, where a group of customers will be selected and a discussion between the companies and the customer groups will happen, because there they can come to know what the customer is actually facing or what the customer is actually feeling about the product or service and all, and their opinion as well as feedback can be collected for improvising a product or a service or for introducing a new product. So then a trained moderator guides the discussion to obtain meaningful insights. So there will be a moderator who is trained for this discussion of focus groups. Then focus groups are generally qualitative in nature. That means they do discuss about the quality of the product, how the efficiency and effectiveness of the product generation can happen. Then meaning they focus on understanding customer feelings, attitudes and motivations rather than numerical data. So it's not about how many products they are buying or how much they want to spend, but how they are feeling. So where the data collected is more about qualitative nature, where the feelings, attitude and motivational level of the customers regarding a particular product or an idea or a service. Focus groups usually consist of 6 to 12 members and they represent a particular target market. Discussions will happen in an informal way, but these are all structured to understand the customer's expectation, also to introduce a new product that is liked by the customers, as well as they discuss, and it helps the entrepreneurs to make changes regarding their pricing strategies and the production of a good or a service, etc. Moving forward, we have surveys. So surveys, again a systematic method of collecting the information from a large number of people. So it's about researching, collecting the information, particularly it's a kind of primary data where you collect the information directly from the customers, either by using a questionnaire or a list of questions. So structured interviews. So surveys help entrepreneurs gather quantitative data that can be statistically analyzed. So when you do a survey, say for example, you are collecting the information about from 100 people from your area. So the opinions or the replies from these 100 people will help you to enter the data collected and statistically analyze it. So what's the majority of the people are liking, what's the minority, or what is their opinion towards your project. So it's not just about expressing feelings, but also you'll get an evidence of statistical analysis where you can prove that it has been good, or it has been working or not working, or it has been like having an impact on the customers or not. So surveys can be conducted either online, offline mode, or through telephone interviews and using mobile apps. So these are the different ways of collecting the information from the respondents. So respondents here generally will be the customers, where through online mode, where you can email them or you can send Google Forms, or nowadays most of the companies or the shops will send you a link, feedback link. So that's how you can also collect. Then offline mode, by distributing the questionnaire or by asking them questions like through a personal interview, like where you ask a set of questions to the respondents and they provide their feedback. Then through telephone interview, so sometimes you also receive calls from so many shops and companies where you'll get a call and you'll be asked about the feedback. So that is through telephone interviews. Then using mobile apps. So through the mobile apps of that particular company or a website, you'll be asked certain questions. So that is a surveys. Surveys is a good method of idea generation, because in surveys you are get to contact the respondents and you need to you'll have to collect the information from them, and also you'll get to understand what are all their feedback, opinion regarding a product or a service. So you can understand better what is their need, or you can also ask for the suggestions there. So in that way you can generate good ideas regarding your business. Next we have is customer advisory boards. So here customer advisory board is a formal group of selected customers who provide regular feedback and suggestions and also insights to an entrepreneur. So it is an advisory board that is created out of the selected customers, where they'll be giving you almost like on a regular basis all the feedback, suggestions, and from time to time what are their likings, some kind of insights, what's happening with their friends, family, or the needs and the taste and preferences, that trend that is changing, all that. And these customers are usually experienced, loyal, and knowledgeable about the product or market. So unlike focus groups, customer advisory boards are long-term and continuous. So here it's a board that is created out of the customers. So they'll be for a longer period of time and continuous. So they're not a one-time interactions like a brainstorming or just an interaction. These customer advisory boards helps us to understand the market better, and also it gives an expert suggestions regarding what are the changes we can make in the product or a service. It helps the company to make strategic decisions for the future, as well as to identify the opportunity properly. And it finally helps the entrepreneur to keep in touch with the customers on a regular basis and know about their needs and preferences, and also understand the changing preferences and provide them more and more customer satisfaction. For example, a software startup company may set up a customer advisory board consisting of IT professionals and the customers who are using it. So this helps the company to make timely improvements, as well as to fulfill the needs and keep the customers satisfied. So this is all about idea generation and various types of idea generation. Hope you all have understood. Thank you.